Hey guys, it's ToProForuGames, or Adam. Welcome back to some more Black Ops 3 Zombies, and in today's video we're going to be talking about good wall guns to use, or the best wall guns here in Black Ops 3 Zombies. And I gotta say, a lot of the wall guns are actually really good. I feel like Black Ops 3 doesn't have that standout bad weapon like previous Call of Duty zombie games had. Like in Black Ops 2, we all knew that the SMR was just ultra shit. Black Ops 1, you know, you had the China Lake. The China Lake was horrible. And then in World at War, you had the Kar 98. They were just bad guns in every zombies game. And in this game, I feel like there aren't really a lot of bad guns, or there isn't that one gun that's just ultra bad, and the majority of the guns that you're gonna find on the wall are actually pretty good. So if you buy a wall gun, you know, you're gonna do well with it, like, because they're all pretty good, both non-pack-a-punched and pack-a-punched. But for me, I have two wall guns that I like personally. I think they really stand out. So the first gun I'm gonna be talking about is the Kuda, and the Kuda is pretty much the MP5 of Black Ops 3 Zombies, because in Black Ops 2 you had, of course, the MP5. Black Ops 1 there was the MP5. So this is pretty much the MP5 of BO3 Zombies. And the thing that I like about the Kuda so much, not so much the non-pack-a-punch version. The non-pack-a-punch version is okay. Overall it's not the best thing. You have to have double tap 2.0 with this thing if you really want it to shine. But when you pack-a-punch it and you have double tap 2.0, you can really see how awesome this gun is. It's a high damage weapon. It's way more powerful than the MP5 ever was, and you're mobile. You can move with this thing, and that's the best thing about it. It's high damage, and you can run around really quickly, and that's why I like the Kuda so much. I feel like the Kuda has no business being this powerful, but for some reason it is. I feel like a lot of these weapons are gonna get nerfed, because I feel like every weapon is really powerful, but for now the Kuda is really good. But the only thing that I don't like about the Kuda, both the non-pack-a-punched and the pack-a-punch versions, it just runs out of ammo really quick. I believe you have either a 40 or a 50 shot clip, somewhere around there. So you go through ammo relatively quickly, especially when pack-a-punched. You're going to have to constantly buy ammo with this thing, but this is one of those guns you're probably going to be running around with, so you can constantly buy ammo off the wall for this weapon. But overall, the Kuda is always a good idea. I recommend at least trying the Kuda, and remember, the non-pack-a-punch version isn't that good, but the pack-a-punch version is pretty damn amazing. Personally, I like having a wall weapon that is going to both kill the zombies effectively and also won't run out of ammo quickly. And for me, my personal favorite wall weapon is the M8A7. Now this thing is 1,600 points to buy off the wall, which is a little on the expensive side if you ask me. I would say almost all the wall weapons on this map, or not this map, but this game, is pretty expensive. At least compared to previous COD Zombies, but 1,600 points, and it's a burst weapon. Now, when you have a burst weapon, you tend to not burn through ammo as quickly, because you can't just hold down the trigger and spray. You have to burst, and it's really effective. Like, this weapon is really powerful, both non-pack-a-punched and pack-a-punched, and that's where I think this weapon kind of edges out the Kuda, is when you don't have this thing pack-a-punched, it's definitely a lot more effective than the non-pack-a-punched Kuda. And when you pack-a-punch this thing, it's amazing. You know, it's I don't know if it's a 4 burst or maybe a 5 burst. I can't tell you exactly, but it's definitely more than 3 bullets. But when you pack-a-punch this thing, I think you have 48 shots in the clip, about 450 in reserve, so you have around 500 shots, which is a lot for a burst weapon, right? That's the key. It's a burst weapon, and it's not like the M16 where you would pack-a-punch it and it would turn into an automatic weapon. It stays as a burst weapon, and it's a 1 burst to the head, you know, 30 plus, and I've gone to like round 34 with this thing, only using this thing, and It is crazy effective, and like I said, you just don't go through ammo as fast as you would with, say, the Kuda. And now this thing may not be the best gun to get in the earlier rounds, and I think that's where the Kuda would come in, right? You'd get the Kuda in the early rounds, maybe 1 to 15, 1 to 20, and then you'd move on to this gun, and this gun's going to take you to the higher rounds. The Kuda's just better for points. You're mobile, you want to move around quickly when you're setting up, buying your perks, doing what you need to do, rituals, whatever you're doing, and then when you're set up, you get the M8A7, and then you just go for those higher rounds. So anyways, guys, that is all for now. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, and let me know what your favorite wall weapon is in the comments below. Peace.